Good evening, everybody. Scott Lindstrom here. How's everybody going tonight? It is Freedom Fridays, and you are hanging with the Dream Team. We are down one amigo. It appears that Miguel has left us temporarily. He's on assignment right now with his team doing some training, and so he's not going to be able to join us tonight, but he does send his love and regards to everybody out there and well wishes. So, guys, I am so pumped. We are literally like a week away from Live the Dream 7. And I'm just like, I'm starting to not be able to sleep at night, and because of what's actually going to take place here. It was literally almost a year ago to the date that we were actually in Austin, Texas. Now get this. Imagine this. You've got 5 people stuffed in a hotel room, all sleeping in different places, and just for 3 days, just straight marketing and camaraderie and just, having a great time, all right, hanging out together, forging new relationships, partnerships. And I got to tell you that it was one of the most awesome experiences because it solidified my belief, and the belief that you need to have in your business, the belief that you need to have as far as a realization of who you are and where you fit in this thing called marketing and your business and where you want to take it. You obviously, if you're watching this, chances are that you're in network marketing or in a business, and that you actually have dreams, goals, and desires. And it's all about trying to go ahead and help those out there achieve basically it's a principle that you help enough people get what they want and you get what you want. So I just want to go ahead, and if you happen to be watching this on our YouTube channel, go ahead, click on the link below, subscribe. If you happen to be listening on the podcast, thanks for listening. And if you happen to be watching this right now, go ahead and go to your Facebook page and share it, if you would. Other than that, I want to talk tonight real briefly about the 2190 rule. So get a pen, write this down. This is important, okay? The 2190 rule. I just learned this like just a couple days ago. And it goes something like this. It takes 21 days to form a habit and then 90 days to see a result. See, when you're marketing in your business and you're actually first starting out, chances are you're not going to have any success and you're not going to see anything. But this is the part where people will go ahead and quit. They'll call it a scam. They'll say it doesn't work. They'll say it's not for me. And they'll literally walk away and give up on their dreams and go back to working a regular job, working for somebody else. And, it doesn't have to be that way, because your results are 90 days out from what you're doing right now. So rather than jumping around from program to program, rather than jumping around from company to company, pick one strategy and market the hell out of it. Okay? It's really that simple. People overcomplicate this business so much, and they allow a lot of preconceived notions to go ahead and trip them up. It's almost like where you have to literally have a mind shift. You have to go ahead and literally train your brain new pathways and a new way of thinking, because you've been trained your whole life to do things a certain way. See, they got you fit into a box. And right now, your box right now is keeping you broke. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I mean, I want to be really blunt here, because I want to go ahead and just dispel this information and just be real for a minute, is that a lot of realizations I've come to in my own business in this last year. I've grown leaps and bounds, folks, leaps and bounds, okay? And it's through a community. It's through a group of individuals that I'm a part of called My Lead System Pro. Now, they're not an internet marketing, they're not an MLM, all right? So let's dispel that myth right off the bat. What they are is a training platform. It's a community of online entrepreneurs that are all focused on doing one thing: building up their skills and building up their businesses so they can take their businesses to the next level, whatever it is, you know. And I got to tell you that from a year ago, from a hotel room, we've been doing this webinar weekly. You know, in fact, I can only count on one hand, you know, the number of webinars we missed throughout the whole entire year. All right, because we sure as heck didn't do it at Christmas time and a couple other holidays that popped up. But we were really on the ball. I mean, this is like episode number 47. So that should speak volumes. I mean, one webinar a week for a whole year. And the whole premise of this is to help everybody out there, the viewers that were a part of our community, which is called the Dream Team, what we are as a community within a community. And we would go ahead and host webinars where we would actually talk amongst ourselves, a specific number of individuals that were actually at the very beginning, and we bounce ideas off each other and ask how what's working, what isn't working. But we'd also interview new people. Now get this. We've had people on our actual webisodes, on our actual hangouts, that literally were right there at the bottom. And right now, there's a few that are right now just reaching 6 figures a year. I mean, this is huge, folks, okay? If you look at these individuals, they're not probably smarter than you. They're not have any special abilities. They're not gifted. They're just ordinary, average people like you. But they did something different than everybody else out there. They put their head down and they focused. So this is what you need to do. For everybody out there listening, okay, MLSP is a training platform. They have everything you need back there, from autoresponders to funnelizers to capture pages to customer relation managers. Everything you need. It's like a business in a box. But it's how you treat your business that's going to determine whether or not you're going to be successful or not. So how do you show up in your business every day? I will tell you this. You have to put hours into your business. You have to treat it like a business. So don't expect that you're going to sign up tomorrow and you're going to go ahead and make boatloads of cash. It doesn't work like that. I mean, honestly, it's taken me years to figure this out, to finally actually get my handle on things and get my mind wrapped around things. Because like I was telling you earlier, I myself, I have a lot of cobwebs up there, and there's a lot of places that have kept me broke because of certain things that I had I guess you could say self-imposed images of myself and what I felt I deserved. See, if you don't feel that you deserve $10,000 a month and you don't put value out there, you're not going to make it. You have to get your mind right. It's all about the mindset. And a lot of people think that this is like too woo-woo or that it's like out there. But literally, you have to prepare yourself for the abundance of wealth that you're about to receive. And if you feel that you deserve it, you will receive it. So that's what I want to go ahead and set this off, because somebody else is stepping into abundance right now. One of our very own team members. I have Samantha Rodriquez with us. And this lady was with us from the very beginning, way back in Austin a year ago. And I've had the opportunity and the pleasure of watching this woman develop her business, develop her mind, and watch her step into her own self in her own realm. And she's ready to go ahead and take her business to the next level. And that's what it's all about. Find what you love, find what you're doing, and then, use the skills that you've learned at My Lead System Pro and go ahead and mirror and match them together and, go on to bigger and better things. So Samantha, I wanted to bring her on tonight as an actual guest, not just as a member, but as a guest, because she's doing some great things in her business. And I want to hear what she has to say about it, because I've just, been catching bits and pieces, been extremely busy these last couple of months, We all got our own businesses. We're all doing different things. So without further ado, I want to bring on Samantha. How you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much. That was an awesome intro to the webinar. Thank you for introducing me like that. I was like, woo! You didn't see me clap? You didn't see me clap?
Oh shoot, I should have had
That
those
was
sound effects, you know?
that was a great that was a great that was a great speech there, Scott.
Thanks. Thanks. So
But
anyway,
it is a little loud, so you're listening to some sort of flying creature.
oh,
If you are
let me back up for a second real quick. Everybody, I want to introduce the one, the only Samantha Rodriquez.
Oh, that's so cool. Does that
Sorry, I
come with
just had to
it?
do that. Yeah, it does.
That's so cool. Where? Okay, tell me later.
All right.
So, yes, it has been almost a year since we started this. It's been an amazing journey, amazing ride, amazing experience. We've just had a great relationship, and I'm really, really honored and really grateful. Thank you, and thank you for your wonderful idea and just how all of this has developed. I mean, we really hadn't, we just, like he said, we were, I was going to say stranded. We weren't stranded, but we were in the same hotel, squeezing and just, having fun for 3 days. And I remember when Scott, came out with the idea, and most of us were on board. I mean, some of the people that were there, went on their own, but for the most part, well, I guess half of us stuck with it, and so yeah, thank you for that. Um, what happened, I guess, was and this wasn't too long ago, but I kind of saw myself kind of shifting and kind of um learning new things and kind of talking about new things in the last several months. And so I realized, why not, put my good marketing knowledge and good marketing experience that I have from MLSP and from, all the great leaders that we have, and apply it to something else, something that I love and something that I've grown passionate about. And just like Scott said, I mean, it's, once you have um, the marketing knowledge, and then you have, you have the teachers, it really does make a difference. Um, Now that I'm going into, and like I'm going into a new target market, I see how, you know, um, just in general, a lot of people that are, marketing their own thing and marketing their own services and products, the marketing, they lack marketing, they lack, you don't see a lot of experience with the marketing. So I'm super grateful and super happy that I have that. And I kind of, I guess I started with that. I started with um, learning about the marketing, online marketing, um, with ML. Well, actually not with MLSP, but when I found MLSP, it was just like, everything, all the education and internet marketing was found in MLSP. So that was a great. I guess I'm kind of in an advantage already because I come with, the the background and the support and the education that I feel very confident. I feel like, oh, this is gonna be a little bit easier for me now. And so I mentioned, when did I mention? I guess it hasn't been. I guess about 2 weeks ago when I shared one of the things that I've been doing, which is a daily hangout. And so, and again, that's been something that I've had for very early on, heard about, do something either daily or weekly that's going to kind of, make you stand out from the crowd, kind of, build a home or build a camp where people can come to you and people know where you are and people, can, kind of build an audience basically, which is what, you've done and we've done here. So I thought, oh, great, let's just do that. Let's start off with, doing, or, let's just do it. Like, what the heck? I mean, it's one of those things where you just have to go out there and try it. I mean, I had really no idea, it was just gonna work out, are people gonna come, are they gonna like it? It's like, you know what? Just go ahead and do it and just try it. Even if you don't
Are you
have many
using
people.
Live, Sam? Are you
What was
using
that?
Are you using Facebook Live, or are you doing
Um,
webinars?
oh, that was you. I am doing webinars. I have been doing, I started doing some Facebook Live, just like little either intro or like post videos. And that's pretty much all I've done. And I know now you can also do Facebook Live on your fan page. Um, Before it had to be like you had to get it approved or something like that. So now it's easier. So now I have to go ahead and use my fan page for that. So yes, I have, but I haven't been using it as much. And I know that's something that I do need to I do need to do, and I do need to, do more of. But no, right now it's just the hangouts that I do daily in the morning. And sometimes I'm outside. That's why I decided, oh, let's do something different. Um, but yeah, I use webinars. I do a daily, it's a daily guided meditation, and it's, like I said, I mean, I just started. Most people watch the replay because the other cool thing is that like, I guess the new target market that I'm tapping into is literally like from all over the world. And I do meet a lot of people from like the Middle East. And so it's not morning for them over there. So I'm like, it's okay if you can't make it live, you'll catch the replay. I have one guy that's like, yeah, it's like literally like evening or almost night when I do it. So so that was another thing that I'm like, just do it. It doesn't matter what time. I mean, people will watch it at their own time. So it's something that and I think of also Gary V when he started his show, and he talks about, what, no, no one's, you're not gonna have a lot of people, like, you're not gonna have a lot of people watching it. That's just like, you know the truth. And be okay with the fact that it's a process that, it's gonna take some time.
Gotcha.
So I started I started doing that early in the summer, 2 months ago. No, yeah, 2 or 3 months ago. It was either, actually, I think it's three. It's not going on three. 2 or 3. It's 2 or 3. I just started this summer. So
Well,
it's
since you started, you probably didn't have very many people. Did you actually have you seen
right.
an increase by doing constantly?
Yes. Yeah, like right now it fluctuates. It I have, some people, sometimes I have, you know, um I would say, I think the most I'd had live, which is not that many, is I guess 7 to 10. Like I said, most people do watch the replay. So it just fluctuates. And again, I just started. I knew that I probably wasn't going to have a lot of people, a lot of followers or viewers. So, but I was okay. Like, I'm like, you know what? And I think one of the things for me is, even when there's no people, or even when there's few people watching me live, or few people, like, I still enjoy it. Like, I still find, the love in it, which is probably what's going to keep me going. That I actually enjoy it. I actually like it. I actually like it. It actually wakes me up in the morning. First, it forces me to wake up early. And two, it actually wakes me up. So that's like, that's a good thing.
That's awesome. You that's the way it always is, Sam. You do something, and then you just keep doing it and doing it. After a while, it begins to take a life on its own. It actually begins to generate steam, and so you're actually building the foundation. So all you got to do is keep producing, keep putting the content out there, keep putting the value out there, and they will come.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and it's, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what you got to do.
Right. I mean, yeah, you're right. That's pretty. I mean, that's what they've told us. That's what they've that's what we hear. Consistency, and just keep going. And even if you, I mean, I think, and I have it so present that with Gary, he said, or I actually saw somebody else too that talked about, like, one of the secrets of, like, YouTube, celebrities, or not celebrities, but like YouTube people with YouTube channels that have, like, a huge following. He's like, you're probably not. I mean, it's probably going to take you months, probably about a year, to actually see, the momentum, and the growth that you want. So,
Sam, that's probably why they call it a business. Because in a business, when you started out, you're not really making money. A real business, it actually takes
right.
work.
Mhm. Yeah, you do probably do the hardest and the most arduous at the beginning, when you're just, doing and doing and doing and doing and doing, and you don't see a lot of results yet. But it's like a law of nature. It's like, if you plant a seed in the ground, it's obviously not going to grow right away. So it's going to take, watering it and taking care of it for days, and even months, and maybe even years.
So tell me,
So
what
that's
exactly are you focusing on now? What is your business? What is your passion?
So it is in the it's like the personal development. uh it's in, like, the personal development niche, but it's going into a more holistic approach to it, I guess.
So wellness
um
and
yeah,
well-being.
like, yeah, so holistically well-being, going into even the spiritual side of it. But
Now, is it just for your mind, or is it also for your body as well?
both.
Oh,
It
both.
taps on both sides.
Nice.
Yeah, it actually does tap on both sides, or I mean, both areas. Um, and because I'm such, and well, I mean, I don't know if you guys know that I'm very, um, I was gonna say artistic, and I do consider myself artistic, but specifically, uh, I'm a dance teacher. I don't know if you guys knew that.
We do now.
So,
Surprise.
yeah, surprise. Yeah, I've been in the dance industry for no, well, it hasn't been that long, but I had like this new passion emerge right after college, and started doing started doing ballroom, Latin, partner dancing, um, and started teaching it. Um, Started a business out of it. And then I went into performing. I still like the performance side. I'm back on teaching it, but I'm not teaching it as an actual, like, I'm not teaching the dance. I'm actually starting to teach more of it as a workout, which is again a complete like, oh, let's just try it. Let's just see what, let's just give it a go. And that was, I mean, that's another one of my, I guess, passions, or that is another, I wasn't gonna say secret passions, because I'm not, I guess I haven't been too open about it. It's funny because when I started, I guess throughout my MLS, I guess in the past year or so, I haven't really been that active. So maybe that's probably why you don't know. So, it's been kind of like, that's been reemerging. And so I've decided to kind of take it on again. And again, it's something that I'm like, you know what? Now I can do something with this. I want to be able to teach it, ideally online. I'm still kind of seeing how it works. But yeah, I'm like, why not? Let's just do everything online.
That's awesome. And I truly believe that once you get these skills, these marketing skills, and once you actually learn what they teach us, that you can go ahead and really market anything. And you can use that to your benefit, and you'll know what practically 90% of everybody else there does not know.
Right. Right. I mean, I feel like now I can take, I can really take myself in any direction, with more confidence and more knowledge, more experience, test different things out, or just focus on the things that I like, and the different marketing strategies that I like, and just go about it like that.
So, guys, I want to set this up really quick. You just heard Samantha talk about how that she was just starting out her brand new business. Within the last 2 months, she was trying some new marketing, okay? So she's just starting out. So mark my words, just like the other people that we've had on as interviews, she is going to go ahead and take this and run with this. So like in 6 to 10 months from now, she's going to be in a much better place. So when we bring you back on, or whenever you want to share an update with us on how things are going, it'll be a lot, you'll be further down the road than you are now, in a lot better place than you are right now with your business.
Yes, absolutely. You can, yes, promise. Yeah, I
So
do. Go ahead.
keep going. I was just trying to break up the monotony. Keep going. You're doing
No,
great.
well, if you have questions, I would definitely.
I'm making sure I'm checking on the question box. So if I have anything that pops up, I'll be
Oh, okay.
shooting it over to you.
Cool, cool, cool. Did I lose my train of thoughts? No. um, well, I kind of did actually, but that's okay. Um, what else did I it's been interesting. I mean, it's been a really interesting and exciting change for me. Like I said, I mean, it's like I'm tapping into just a different um audience, a different market, and I'm doing the things that I've been doing so far, the things that I've been um, doing with it have been working really well. So I'm happy with that. And now, I mean, I'm now into the point that I want to, well, I am actually, I'm in the process of uh, doing a couple of some of my own courses, bringing those up, and start teaching. I've been thinking about teaching live, and I am actually offering some live classes, but because I'm just kind of starting with my following, it might be a little too soon. I'm not too sure.
I would
If I
definitely
don't get
charge for that, Sam. If you're not charging for it, that's going to be a waste. Make sure you charge for that.
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm charging for it. But again, if I don't get a lot of people that want to, that I guess sign up with a time frame, I'm going to create that and just make it a course so that I can just have it, have something that people can just buy at any time, basically. So that's in the works. This month, like I wanted to, it's like, and it's kind of like, when you, even when you're like barely into the industry, or you're barely, new into MLSP, you literally have, an arsenal of so many information that, just by watching a couple of videos, more than most of the industry. And so even if it's just a little bit, you can go out there and teach it pretty much.
ILT.
That's right.
For people that don't know
Exactly.
what that is, it's
Oh, yeah.
invest, learn, and teach.
Yes. Yeah, basically, I mean, that's what I have been doing. I actually been doing that for about almost a year. Actually, no, it's been a year. It's been a year. I actually started with um, Larry Hockman. He has like the personal development side of the business. Diane is, well, Diane does, but Diane has more of like the business, the business, the marketing, and he deals with more of the personal development. And so that's how I started, and I've learned so much um, from that point, and I just kind of run with that and started taking some, other things, and started learning to other things that, yeah, I'm like, you know what, let's do something. Let's do something fun, something that is probably not out there yet. And yeah, even if it is, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, you're your unique self, and you bring out your unique personality. So technically, anyone can pretty much do that or do anything. But yeah, like I've been looking at different things, and just different things, fun things that I can offer. Um,
That's why it's so important, Samantha, to brand you, because you are your business, and it's not your company, it's not your product, it's not your shake, it's not your diet plan, it's you. You're your business first, and it's the value that you give
Right.
out to the marketplace.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing that we've always learned, and it's always been reiterated over and over about, bringing you, to the table, um, showing your personality and showing you, so that people, follow you and are attracted to you, so that, if you do something like I did and kind of change gears and kind of change things, um, you'll still have, I mean, you might lose some if it's like completely different, but you're gonna be more confident in still bringing that, your personality, and bringing you to the table. And again, you're still branding yourself in whatever you do. So that is important. I agree.
Dude, you got somebody racing down the street. That's awesome.
Whoops. Maybe.
Wow. You You live right next to the drag strip?
What?
You live right next to the racetrack?
I actually don't, so that's not normal.
Okay. Oh, Sam, I mean, if you could go ahead and just briefly tell everybody what Live the Dream and, you know, if you could just kind of like your own take on what you expect to get out of the next week. You know, like if you could go ahead and look into a crystal ball and basically you just got back from Live the Dream 7, which is where we're all going. You know, what are you expecting?
Sorry.
No, don't even worry about it. You know, what are you expecting?
No, it's because I can't hear you. That's why I'm like,
Oh
okay.
shoot.
Wait a minute. Let me mute up and talk to this guy. I'll be right back.
Well, hey, shut up.
Right? I think he's left. I think he's further down the road. Oh my gosh. So funny. And no, this is not a racetrack. I live in a primarily quiet neighborhood, which is why I like to come outside.
So, did you catch anything I said?
Not really. Sorry.
Okay. I just wanted to ask if you could go ahead and look into a crystal ball and see your past Live the Dream 7. You just came back. Explain to people, where do you see yourself in your business and where do you see yourself going because you went to live the dream?
That is so funny. Wow. I see so much things for myself. I really, really do. Probably won't talk about them just yet, but I feel like so much more equipped and just so much more prepared. Um, like, and even with the connections that I've met in this community and that I've met, with you guys, because again, I mean, like you said, you just never know. Like you could partner up with people, you could, venture, with someone that might be kind of in the same, you know the same ideas, or the same, the same um, brain wave, like we say, and do a lot of things, do big things. So yeah, like the community is always a big factor, and and yeah, just the confidence again, that you will, that you really do, like we really do know. So like they teach you so much, um about just I mean, everything. I mean, obviously marketing in particular, but to just go out and, really, like you said, just, market yourself and market pretty much anything you want. And I mean, that's why I feel so confident, and that's why, I kind of felt like I was ready, and I was, just kind of being a little bit pulled into this direction. But I mean, it's funny because if I wouldn't have, I mean, obviously that goes back into, like, my very first MLM. If I would have never, joined them, I would have probably not been here.
I know, right?
So, it's so funny how that works, and how, just, I do feel like, entering into this industry, back when I first started my first MLM, and then going into the internet marketing, it's just been, like it's been kind of like getting me closer and closer into, like a new path for me, that I'm very excited about. So
I know. I can't wait to see you in your journey.
thank you.
I got a dog whistle
Thank you so
going
much.
on.
You know what? Nature heals, okay? I don't know what that is.
Wow.
You get all kinds of stuff.
Well, I am looking forward to seeing you in Austin in like 7 days. It's going to be just freaking insane. Yeah, we're guys, we're not going anywhere. We're just building. This is just a train that's getting ready to take off here. And, you know, we all are doing exactly what we want to do. And that's the important thing. I mean, we're not going to always be going to a job. Yeah, sure, we have jobs right now per se, and we get paid every 2 weeks or every week, you know, like you would normally expect. But mind you, that we are doing this for other reasons. We are expanding our minds. We're moving into other things so that we can be our own boss and be in control of our own destiny. And that's what it really is, because you know, I want to fire my boss, and I have a goal to do it by the end of next year. You know, and if I don't do it, Sam, you have my permission to kick me in the butt. I swear, because there's like no freaking way that I can have all this information, that I can go ahead and like have all this stuff just laid out on a platter in front of me with like hold me by the hand stuff, and not succeed unless I'm really that stupid.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Silly. It's nothing
I know.
like that.
I know. It's not. Um, I digress.
I'm going into an yeah, no, I mean, I can tell you right now that it's not. That's not. It's not gonna happen.
All right. So with that being said, folks, I want to go ahead and take this moment to go ahead, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you go ahead and like us on our Facebook fan page and link up with us there. All you got to do is look for us in the group section where the My Dream Team or the Dream Team. And Samantha, where can people go to go ahead and get a hold of you? And if you would please give us, you know, 2 or 3 of your best marketing tips or advice that you have for everybody out there.
Okay. So right now, I only like I can tell you where I have my meditation that I'm actually doing, like, changing my whole website. So you can look me up on Facebook, or you can join my meditation at awakenwithsam.com. As far as marketing goes, one of my how many do you want?
2 or 3.
um so the first one would be to network network with anybody and everybody that you can. I mean, it doesn't really. Yes, I know people talk about their target market, and and stick with that. But I think I would maybe invite you or suggest you to kind of even open up a little bit, just because you just never know. And I'm talking from experience. You never know where you're going to be. Like, you never know just what you're going to be doing or what you're going to be marketing. So just be open, and network with just people, pretty much anyone,
All right.
on a consistent basis. Connect, just connecting with people, and people, with people that you can chat with, and have a good conversation with, or somebody that you find something in common. Obviously, that's um the norm, or the you already know all that. And then I think the second one would be share. I'm thinking too much, I think, but share things, like share post or content or whatever, like however you do content, share it in your words, share it with you, how you speak, or um how you are. And that's been something that I recently just kind of discovered, that I was kind of like, I've always been very like, oh, I have to be grammatically correct and everything has to, like, sound right and sound perfect. And I think I get that from, not, I mean, I'm not downing education, but from like when I was in school and when I had to write papers, like I had to write professional and I had to, like, do it really, really nice.
Right.
And I was actually really good at it. But now that I look, not like now that I'm in this industry, and like I'm kind of opening up more just in general, like I feel like, you know what, I want people to hear my voice. Like I want people to read something and hear me. It's like they're hearing me. Because I'm like, when I speak, or when I do videos, and even when I do videos, it's like I'm finally coming out. Like I'm just recently, like I feel like I'm finally just coming out and being more of my authentic me, that more authentically, I guess, and just letting my personality come out, even on video, even though I've been doing videos for a very long time. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I have to, be like this, and I have to be, whatever. Like we have expectations, and it's like, no, just, be you, just be you. But yeah, whatever you do, whether it's video, whether it's audio, whether you're posting something on Facebook, like let your personality come out, let you come out. You know, that's another big one. Do I have a third one? Um, hmm. I think my third one is, even if you're doing or promote. Was that me? No. It is getting dark. Maybe I should, I will bring my flashlight. No, I
I
won't.
told you to bring your flashlight so you could tell us ghost stories.
Yeah, after, stay for the after after we're done, because we're actually going to tell those stories. No. No, the third one was just going to be, you know what, like, if you're in marketing, just promote anything and everything that you have a passion for.
Great final thought, Sam. Totally dig it.
There.
Folks, you've been hanging with the Dream Team. We appreciate you coming on and watching this replay if you're watching it. And thank you all that attended this live. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit us up on Facebook. And with that, I'd like to go ahead and say, see you all live the dream in a week. It's going to be awesome. We'll be actually having our broadcast there, probably poolside at the JW Marriott, I think, at the pool. Yeah. All right, Sam.
Cool,
Thanks
cool,
so much
cool.
for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
All right, hang around, okay? All right, talk to you later. See you, everybody.
Okay.